question here on YouTube. I decided to make a video out of it. Shout out to this brother for giving me some content today. I was looking for some content for this week. So somebody on one of my videos wants to know, how do you ensure you're compensated when deal has been closed instead of the client ghosting? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and elaborate on this. And by the way, if you don't know, you should know, my name is Brian Mucklinson, founder of Broker Solutions Academy. And as I always say, I help business loan brokers and referral partners understand and simplify the various funding products that are available in the marketplace so they can properly serve their clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan agent, not just a glorified referral partner, okay? So, in the spirit of me teaching you how to become a real business loan broker, not a glorified referral partner, I have to go ahead and properly address these questions. Now, first off, I will say that there's a video that I created on the various different funding products that you can offer. There's probably gonna be a video out there, because I'm gonna break this answer down per product. It depends on which product you're talking about, how you secure your commission and how to make sure you're gonna get paid. Gentlemen, so ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be specific here. So, to get started, I always talk about the 3 paths of lending. So I'm gonna start there first. And by the way, you wanna watch that video first. You wanna know the different products that are available in the marketplace, or the different products that you're gonna be offering as a business loan broker. So, as I always say, there's 3 paths of lending. There's 3 ways on how you can get a business funded. And I'm gonna answer that question with each and every specific path. I'm gonna let you understand how that service is delivered, and then also how we collect our fees. Starting off with the credit-based path. The credit-based lending products, what the hell are you talking about, Brian? We're talking about business credit cards. Okay, that's number one. You guys seen the ads out there. You can get 50 to 150,000 or $1 million at 0%. You've seen it out there. How is this product delivered? This product is literally delivered by submitting the applications on the client's behalf. There's some relationship, banking relationship that we're starting to establish, but majority of the product is delivered by you getting the client's data, going into your computer, submitting the information on the client's behalf. There is no relationship with the lender. What I'm trying to express to you is the lender does not pay us for doing this at all. Okay, even if you have some type of relationship with a bank relationship manager, the bank relationship manager cannot pay you. Matter of fact, the way those applications are submitted directly from the borrower, they cannot take an application from a broker. So what we get paid is called a success fee that you pre-negotiate with the client, okay? I have agreement templates that I offer all my students, and that success fee is basically how you're gonna make your money. It generally ranges between 10 to 15%, depending on who you're working with. How do you get paid? Well, this is the thing. There have to be a level of trust when it pertains to business credit cards, because you're at the mercy of the client. Let's just be honest. There are certain things that I teach my students to basically make sure that they get paid. One thing first is make sure that you have a signed agreement. Okay, I generally say I used to refuse electronic signatures. I used to only require wet signatures, but now I am starting to accept electronic signatures as long as I send it to you. Services like Adobe, but I'm not going to accept just a random electronic signature because they can dispute that. That's number one. Number two, I always have what I call a compliance call. It's on a recorded line with every single one of my unsecured business line clients. I get them on the line, and we go ahead and go through what I call a compliance call. I ask them what is their name, what is the last 4 digits of social security number, and I go through our terms and conditions. We go ahead and go over, you agree to pay 10% once you receive these funds. You agree that these funds are gonna be received in the form of a credit card. You agree that these are gonna be business credit cards. Every single issue that I've ever had over being in business for over 10 plus years, I address with that compliance call. That's why you wanna work with somebody that's been doing this for a while, because you don't wanna be facing these challenges. In my time of doing this, I've only had 2 clients that I had an issue with. And here in just a second, if you wait toward the end of the video, I'm gonna show you some other tactics that you can use to actually make sure you get paid. I've never, ever, let me knock on wood, I've never had a client not pay me, okay? Using some of the tactics that I'm teaching you, and I do emphasize these on my course. So number one, signed agreement. Number 2, there's a compliance call. It's on a recorded line. Number 3, you sent them, after the compliance call is done, you send them an email confirmation of all the things that you agreed on the call, and they have to write an email back saying that they agree, and also if they want, they can receive a copy of that compliance call. So you got like, boom, you got the agreement, you got the compliance call, you got the confirmation on email, and you got all this stuff. So After that, you go ahead and proceed and start processing the client's application. There's correspondence back and forth, which also is, an admission of them willing to pay. You get them funded, they usually pay. I can honestly tell you that usually they pay. Something that I did forget is we always charge a commitment fee. Our commitment fee is about $4.95. It's a refundable commitment fee. I always put this in the compliance call as well. I tell the client, this fee is 100% refundable to you if we do not get you the funding as promised. We have to meet the minimum promised on the call, because on the compliance call, it's not just a compliance call for protect our fee. It's also a compliance call for the client to protect their ones. Okay, they came to me and I told them I'm going to get them a certain amount of money. If they don't get that, they don't pay me nothing. Okay, but we do have that $4.95 commitment fee, so in case they're wasting my time. I just had a borrower that I started last week. They had a great credit score. They were like in the 700s. And then a week later, I'm starting to get denials, and I have asked them for an updated credit report, and one of their scores went down over 100 points. And clearly we're not going to be able to meet the minimum as promised, so they just, basically, they violated, or what do you call it, say? They're not going to get their commitment fee back because it's a waste of time, and we're not going to be able to reach our funding goal. So, nevertheless, credit-based funding, we manage how the application process goes. There is no relationship with the lenders. You have to go ahead and ensure that you get paid by using these tactics that I just mentioned below. Again, if you stay towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to handle a client that absolutely does not pay or ghosts you. You're going to like this stuff. So keep watching. The second thing, we're going to go into the revenue-based funding products. Basically, about 95% of the revenue-based products, the lender will pay. Okay, let me give you an example. MCAs, we get paid wholesomely with MCAs, between 8 to 12, even 18%. Okay, there's some MCAs out there that you can make some good money on MCAs. I talk a lot of crap about MCAs because, again, it's the last resort. I always tell people it's the last resort, but from a broker standpoint, there's great commission. You don't have to worry about getting paid from the client. The lender pays you. Most lenders pay within 24 to 48 hours. Some of them wait until 1 or 2 payment cycles have gone through with the borrower before you get paid. But nevertheless, you get paid from the lender. You don't have to worry about nothing. Okay. Sometimes, depending on the client and the product, we generally charge a success fee. It's usually a flat rate. On my agreement, I usually charge like a $9.50 fee. And it's based on how much money I get paid from that loan based on the lender. If I make enough money from the lender, I don't charge the client, or we negotiate that fee where they pay, between $250 to $950 as a success fee, a flat fee, not a percentage, because I make enough money from the lender. So that's the revenue option. Then we get paid from On Deck, we get paid from Capitus, we get paid from IOU. These are some of the major lenders that we work with. They pay us directly. What is it? Funding Circle. They're not in the, not Funding Circle, but anyway, we generally get paid by the lender. We have an affiliate relationship with the lender, which I help you establish that relationship. If you're one of my students and want to get into my course, there's going to be a link in the description. But majority of the different revenue-based products, we generally get paid from the lender, 95% of them, okay? And you will know before you initiate that application, every lender, you submit the app, they come back to you, let you know what they get approved for, but most importantly, they let you know how much they're going to pay you for selling their money, okay? So that's basically it when it comes to the revenue-based stuff. Now on the real estate stuff, okay, this is another area that, again, asset-based. With real estate, the client pays, but it's all done within closing. Our fee is in the HUD, settlement statement. Okay, so they're not going to get their house, or they're not going to get their piece of real estate. They have to pay our fee. Literally, there's a closing agent that facilitates and makes sure that everybody gets paid. Okay, it all happens in a title company. So you don't ever have to worry about you not getting paid for a real estate transaction. Okay, unless you have an outside agreement with the client, then you have to go after that. But generally speaking, you're gonna go ahead and whenever the loan is about to close, you're gonna send your fee agreement to title. Title is gonna include your fee agreement in the HUD. They will send you a copy of the HUD so you can take a look at it, make sure your fee agreement looks good, the loan amount and everything, because you're the loan officer. You need to know what the heck is going on with your client, what your client is going to be signing. You need to explain to your client, and you need to know up down to how much money the client needs to bring to closing. Okay, and your fees need to be included on there. So with real estate stuff, you don't even have to worry about. Now, there is some real estate lenders that are still paying yield spread. Okay, this is a beautiful thing. If you're a broker, you know what I'm talking about when I say yield spread. There's a little bit of a kickback going on back there. So in real estate, there's an opportunity you can make money twice. You can make money on the front end by charging the client origination fee, generally between 1 to 5 points based on the loan amount, and you can make money on the back end. Some lenders will pay what we call yield spread, okay, and that is money that the lender pays you for sending the loan to them. So with real estate, we get paid by the both sides, and that money, hopefully I explained to you how we make sure you get paid there. Equipment financing, we get paid by the lender. What is it? That's about it. I mean, I think I covered all the 3 parts. You know, you got the credit-based stuff, which is business credit cards and personal credit cards. That's the only thing that you really got to worry about you getting paid, because the lender does not pay you, does not want you to even know that you're getting paid. That one is just weird. The revenue-based stuff, you know, we generally get paid by the lender. We just always are. I have all the agreement templates in my course, so I make sure that you're hooked up and tighten up before you launch your business, and also teach you all these different tactics on making sure you get paid. Lastly, last but not least, what if a client ghosts you? What if they just don't answer their phone once you get them funded and you got them some business credit cards? So what do? Number one, you should have a credit card on file that you can go ahead and at least threaten them with that you're going to run their payment. Do not run it though. You don't want to ruin your merchant account. Because if they hit you with a chargeback, oh my God, that's the day you're going to cry. You don't want to charge back. You want to keep a clean chargeback history. So that's number one. So in order to do that, you have to make sure that you have a card on file. At least let them know. And that card is the one that you ran that commitment fee on. Secondly, you have to have an aggressive collection process. Mine generally includes, I will do a background search on you, okay? And I'm gonna know your ex-wife, your grandmother, your sister, and I'm gonna start calling their numbers. I'm gonna have my team call their numbers looking for you. Okay, we're not gonna violate your rights as far as disclosing what the purpose of the call is, but yeah, I'm gonna call your aunt. I will call your ex-boyfriends and ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, and I will tell them, hey, tell them Brian Otieno, Pennington Consulting Group, is contacting them. If you could just let him know, I've been trying to reach him and he hasn't been answering. I'm not sure what happened to him. I hope he's okay. Let him know I want to hear him. I will call your grandmother, okay, if you don't pay my bills, and I would just let him know, hey, I don't know what's going on with your son, but have him contact me, okay? So that's level number one. Usually after that happens, I mean, nobody wants their grandmother called because of a bill that they ate over here trying to finesse the business loan broker, the funding doctor about, okay? So don't finesse me. If you want me to get you some money, I help you get some money, but you gonna pay, okay? That's just the thing. And it's not no surprise or anything like that. You always want to set the expectations ahead of time. So with all your borrowers, they should know. So it's not a surprise. It is absolutely not a surprise. There's a whole recording. You forgot? Okay, cool. I'll remind you. Let me send you the recorded compliance call. Let me send you your video confirming this. Let me send you the agreement that you signed. And the reason why I got this facilitated like this is because I understand. But who the hell reads the terms and conditions and stuff? I promise you. Put a comment down below if you've ever, you know how the app updates and they say we've updated our terms and conditions. Who the hell sits there and reads that stuff? Nobody, buddy. So I know that who signs and reads that credit card statement billing bullshit? Nobody reads that crap, man. Nobody just does. So for that reason, that's why I do the compliance call, because I give them the benefit of the doubt, and I want them to have a summary of what they agreed to. Okay. With revenue loans, they're gonna, the lender's gonna pay us. We're not gonna worry about that. The client is gonna get an agreement, and they're gonna get a funding call with most of the lenders. MCAs for sure they're gonna get a funding call. With business lines, sometimes they just don't, but they agree to the terms. With real estate, I mean, we give them a letter of intent that breaks down exactly what our fees are and how much they need to come up with their closing. Before we get final approval from the lender and the commitment letter, they actually have to show proof that they have the funds available to close. Okay, a good loan officer goes over the HUD settlement statement with the borrower prior to closing, so they understand all the numbers. So in essence, young brother, okay, we got you covered. If you want to go ahead and launch your business, you need to go ahead and get into our training where we got all these tactics that we use in order to make sure that you get paid. So once, let's just say you call the grandmother, you call the sisters, and they don't want to get paid, you can. And I have it in my course. I'm not going to give you guys I can't give you guys too much over here on YouTube. okay? Get the Wealthy Middleman Masterclass. I got a small version of my course that if you just want to learn about these products, get introduced to this industry, it's $37, okay? If you don't have $37, come on, man. Invest in yourself. $37, you can go through the Wealthy Middleman Masterclass. You can complete that course in a week. Focuses on the 3 parts of lending and how to quickly start generating leads. It's an awesome course. There's going to be a link below where you can get a little more information about it. But lastly, I can show you how to report negative items on your borrower's credit report. You can furnish that open due bill to their credit report, okay? And in addition to that, this company that we work with actually sends collection letters. They're gonna get the little letters and collections, whatever. It's an actual collection company. So they're gonna actually have a negative item on their credit report. Generally, these people have really great credit, especially when you're talking about business and people that are getting into the unsecured business line program. So they don't want to ruin their credit. So they will pay you, okay? As I said, 2 issues, been in business since 2011, over a decade in business, 2 issues, 0 people have never not paid. It's not about to start happening soon. Knock on wood. Hopefully I answered your question. I appreciate you for the content. This week, I was thinking about what video I was going to make, so I appreciate you for giving me that question. I'm going to holler at y'all. I got to go to the gym. I'm out. Anyway, if you stay with me through the end, you know, I appreciate you. I really do. Please go ahead and give me a like to the video, subscribe to the channel. And I guess I should go ahead and pay some bills. Let you know what this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Broker Solutions Academy. There's going to be a link in the description. We work with people that are interested in becoming a business loan broker. We have a very comprehensive business loan broker course, and we're going to be teaching you everything you need to know about how to become a business loan broker. Our mission statement is we help business loan brokers understand and simplify the various funding solutions that are available in the marketplace so you can properly serve your clients, stop the endless confusion and self-defeating pointless rat race they're currently in, and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a referral partner. This video is also brought to you by Pennington Consulting Group, and that's where we work directly with entrepreneurs and also business owners to help them get funded. So if you're looking to start, grow, or even expand your current business, Pennington Consulting Group is going to be a link in the description where you can go ahead and schedule a time. And like we always say at Pennington Consulting Group, our goal is to help you reach your goal. Again, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.